Welcome to the Cerner Hospitalist Training Module. At this point, you have received your username and password, and you've reset your password. You have logged into your virtual device for the first time ever. You waited for Windows to boot, and you're finally at the point where you can start using PowerChart. Well, just a couple housekeeping things to keep in order. You'll find that the PowerChart icon is suspiciously absent, or you may not even know what it looks like, in the sea of a whole bunch of other icons that you'll probably find are not useful to you. Well, the first thing you'll locate is the Cerner P248 folder. It could be anywhere on your screen, so once you find it, double-click it and open it. Now you can put a PowerChart icon on the desktop, and you'll do so by actually using your right mouse button, right click and hold over the PowerChart icon, drag it down to the desktop, release, and say create shortcut here. You'll click your left mouse button to create the shortcut. Now what you'll probably see when you open P248 is not what I'm showing you here, but you'll probably see a list like this, which makes it a little bit harder to tell. So you can go up here on the toolbar and go to medium icons or even large icons. But of all the icons that are present here, the only one that you'll likely use is the PowerChart icon. I'm going to minimize this. Now before we dive into PowerChart, a couple things you might like to know. Let's say you are lacking your badge. You've left it in the car or at home, so you cannot tap out. You know that you can tap into a workstation. When you're done, you can tap out. Well, if you don't have your badge with you, you can simply use your username and password to get in. A common mistake I see physicians doing is they click down here in the Windows icon and they click log off. Well, if you do that, it shuts down Windows completely. So the next time you go to a station, you have to wait a minute and a half, a minute and 45 seconds, maybe 2 or even 3 minutes for it to boot back up. So the more effective way to do that is to click the Windows icon, hover over this little arrow, and then left click disconnect. That will immediately shut down your Windows session, but when you go to another station to log in, it will immediately pop back up because Windows remains running in the background, and your PowerChart session will remain running as well. When you double click on PowerChart, it will load a Citrix session, which will load both PowerChart and Dragon Medical One at the same time. Now in my current system, I do not have a wired mic in the system, so it will default to PowerMic Mobile. So there's PowerChart, and you'll notice PowerMic Mobile is booting up here, and it goes straight to my Dragon Medical One iPhone application. But if I wanted to back out, this is what I'll see on another screen. If it has more than one choice, you'll get this screen, and this gives you the opportunity to choose the microphone you want. If you have SpeechMic, the Philips SpeechMic Pro, you'll see that option. You can click that and use the hardwired mic, or you can use Nuance PowerMic Mobile. Don't worry about this one. It doesn't matter what you pick. It's going to be the same. So I'll say OK. It will load up the Dragon Medical One application, and I find that it's better just to put it up here into the corner. And finally, we strongly suggest you install Dragon PowerMic Mobile on your phone. We'll try to show you how to do it, but let's say you were wanting to do it on your own, or you got a new phone and you weren't sure how to set it up. On your phone, I'm going to do this on the computer for demonstration purposes, but on your phone, you will go to your web browser, probably Safari or Chrome or something like that. Type in stdommd.com. You see here. So you're on your phone now. you'll go to this click here for Dragon Information. So you'll press that with your finger on the smartphone, on the iPhone. You'll see this green icon here. It may look a little bit different on your phone, maybe skinnier and taller, but it's the same thing. You'll click on that, and then you'll be met with this page where you can click on PowerMic Mobile if you have an iPhone, or if you have an Android, you can click on this side. But you click on it on your phone, it will load up your app store, leads you straight to the necessary file, which you can then download. Once you download it, you just run the app and you'll accept the license. It's a free app. At the end, when it gets to the end, you'll see that it just stops. There's really no more option to move on. You'll go back to this page on your phone and then click on this big apple if you have an iPhone, or on the Android if you have an Android phone. That will configure in the background the application to work with PowerMic Mobile. Then you'll be able to dictate using this your iPhone into Cerner. So I'll stop here on this video and we'll continue on with introduction to PowerChart and the patient list in our next video.